Hello there everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's having a great day and night, and we are back with another Minecraft one block series. So in the last video we made a lot of progress into our game. We managed to make a mob farm which will help us later on in the game, and we did manage to make a cobblestone generator which will help us with building and stuff, so it's going to come in handy. We also managed to gather a lot of resources which will help us later on in this video. Also, we're close to 100 subscribers, so do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. You don't really have to if you don't want to, but it will help me out. So with that being said, let's get right on to this video. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that I want to get done in this video, so here are the things that I want to do in today's video. Each one of these are going to take quite a while to do, so I'm going to do each one of them step by step. The first one I'm going to be doing is an XP farm, and the first step we got to do is dye. You see, I need a trail key to help me with my next step, and to craft a trail key, you need a head and a copper ingot. So I decided to install this mod that will help me drop my head whenever I die by a player or anything that kills me. So let's get to dying. No joke, I literally did this for an hour, and I also put music on because I was so determined to keep dying over and over for some reason. But I'm gonna start talking here so you guys enjoy the time lapse. Okay, I think we're done. That should be enough. Let's see how many we have collected. Okay. Ooh, let's see how much we got. What? What? Oh my god, we clicked the more. We clicked the whole row. Oh, that's more than enough. What the heck? Okay, now that we have enough to make trail keys, we can start the next step. Before we start the next step, I decided to make a spider farm because the next step is going to take a while, so I decided to do this now than later. Alright. Farm should be working now. This farm will be useful for later. The child key summons an event. Once dropped in the void, it will start an event where you have to survive each wave. Each round summons a wave of enemies which you're gonna have to fight. You are given 3 lives, and if you use all of them, you get nothing. If you do manage to beat the event, you will get some rewards. Once you beat the event, you will receive some child keys that will be used on the lockbox. The rewards are random, so we're gonna have to get lucky here. The only thing we need from this lockbox is an armadillo, which we're gonna be using for our XP farm. I decided to make an arena for the event, only to realize that they only spawn around the infinite block, so I technically just wasted my time building this thing. I spent the next 20 minutes beating the event over and over until we managed to get our first armadillo. There's other ones that are the ones that are where that is bitch back. Oh no way! No way! No way! No way! No way! No way! Oh my god! 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 We gotta do this. Oh my god! We actually got it. Once we got our first armadillo, it was time to get our second one so we can start working our XP farm. The second armadillo took longer than expected, but we did manage to get it at the end. Once we got our second armadillo, I went ahead and got to building. And just like that, we had completed our first task. Now it's time to move on to the next one, which is the Iron Golem farm. The first thing we need to do is get 2 villagers. The first villager was easy. It took me about 20 minutes to get him, but I can't say the same thing for the other one. We secured the first village and left it on the boat to use for later. We also managed to get a witch, which means we only need 1 more villager left. The last villager took longer than expected, so I spent the next hour grinding. After 1 hour of grinding, we finally managed to get our second villager. We can now do the next step, which is breeding the villagers. I spent the next hour breeding villagers and collecting more resources for the build. Once we got enough villagers, I went ahead and built a farm, but something bad happened along the way. I don't know how that happened, but I'm not spending the next 30 minutes doing all of that. This will be a one-time thing in this series because I'm not spending all this time building because it is 3 a.m. in the morning, so I'm trying to finish this real quick. Once I was done building, I went to check if it was working, and it was working perfectly fine. Once we finished the last text, it was time to move on to the last one. I want a fully upgraded enchanting table for my armor and tools. So I spent the next 2 hours getting all the stuff I need. I first breeded the cows for leather and went to the nether to get other resources. There are only 3 things I need from the nether, which is cryo obsidian, blaze rods, and pearls. These items are gonna help me get to the end. I have no idea what happened to my other footage, but here's my fully upgraded enchanting table. This video was kind of rushed for some reason. I've been quite busy with other stuff. Uh, I don't know why, but I had to rush this video and gonna have to end the video here. So yeah, I will try to make the next video a bit longer and more interesting. But for now, I'm gonna have to end the video here. So I hope you guys enjoy and have the rest of you guys' day and night. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.